What is left means only the non-dual consciousness remains. So I refer the master explaining the words of this master, body, impressions, you are aware, karma, attachment and detachment, likes and dislikes, non-thinking, ignorance, suffering. So when this mind knows that it is living in ignorance, the mind drops the duality instantly. If the hot pan, we know that hot pan will burn me. I will not touch. Similarly, the mind maintains that awareness. It is not going to touch the duality. That mind merges into the real self, and you are into the state of meditation. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, bring the hands down. How are you, Sam and Stephen?
I'm really good. It was a nice, quiet space. I feel like I was deeper down within my heart area. Nothing really, no judgments related to colors or anything. I was focusing on that. And I do have a question, but I'll ask you that at the end.
Yeah, beautiful.
My meditation was extremely quiet. It was very quick. I couldn't believe it was over as fast as it was, with complete silence, no thoughts.
Beautiful.
Very good. Thank you.
How are you, Brandy?
My meditation was similar to Stephen's. It was really quick and deep and quiet, but it was interesting at the end whenever you said, the mind's not going to pick up the duality. As soon as you said that, the leaf blower outside got really loud and the people who live above me started walking really loudly. And I'm like, nope.
Yes.
It was tested immediately.
That is the way we should live into that level of awareness. The moment the duality enters into the mind, before they enter, throw it out. And you see you are already there. Beautiful. How are you, Ashok? Are you listening? Yes.
Sir, I'm good, fine.
Hi.
Can you hear me? I'm
Yes.
good, sir. Very
Good.
peaceful
Very
and
good.
good.
Good, happy. Antoinette, how are you?
That was very peaceful, and it was it's almost like my thoughts would kind of sneak in.
Yeah.
And then I thought, then I became aware, oh, that's a thought. So it was like I was on another level.
Beautiful.
But it was very peaceful.
Very peaceful. You see, I started with the first cause is the body, and the second is the impressions. Those thought pops up into the mind. Says, do this, duality. Don't do this, duality. Very action is duality. I live into that awareness. We are there. How are you, Kate?
Same, very quiet. How it entered for me is the body and the head got heavy. At some point I was aware of it. And I was like, oh, okay. And but otherwise very, very lovely.
Very lovely. Because you are lovely. So good. How are you, John?
Thank you. That was very, very peaceful. So
very peaceful. I'm so happy. Do you see that we did nothing? So if we are a seeker, we understand that we have to do nothing. That seeker realizes that real self is already present behind all the duality. Beautiful. How are you, Vivek?
Hi, I'm good. I'm better. Today it was peaceful and deep. I felt like I'm sitting somewhere inside a deep. And I mean, in the between there were some thoughts, but I followed your instruction and it was again completely blank.
Completely blind, peaceful. Good. Continue. Don't leave the practice. How are you, Anne? Yeah. Take care.
Oh, there you go. Yes, I feel very quiet. I feel very good. And though sometimes I have problems keeping the thoughts away, which are not really disturbing thoughts, but
Yeah.
they don't bother me. But I think it's attention deficit sometimes.
Attention deficit,
But-
duality.
But
Duality. Problem, duality, leave it. That you succeeded in doing it. That's good. How are you, Christina?
I'm well. That was very peaceful. I've never been able, I have yet to, until today, immediately be totally absorbed. And then all of a sudden it was over. So I have nothing. It was completely blank and I just felt so still. So thank you.
I love you. You are smiling. Very good. How are you, Vaibhav?
So it was very quiet, very peaceful. It's like that I'm seeing what is going inside my mind, and then in that moment, it was like that my mind is not interpreting the thought, but it's just seeing that can I be separate from that? And the moment I see that I am separate, it goes away.
Yes. He's touching a beautiful point. The moment I separate myself from the duality, what is your experience? The duality does not exist. So what is happening in our normal day-to-day life? The mind is so very heavily conditioned to work with the duality. Bethany is there.
Good morning. I am.
How are you?
I'm good. I had some really nice moments where usually it's really, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like sticky thoughts almost, where like they kind of start to creep in, and once I notice them, I get agitated, and then it gets stuck to me. But this time it was a lot easier to let go and just kind of fall out of the body. I don't know how to, it sounds weird. I don't know if I'm articulating it right, but it was nice because I wasn't getting so stuck to those things anymore. So
Yeah, that's a right explanation. That's a right explanation. How are you, Sunita?
एक्चुअली सर आई पहले थॉट्स नहीं थे, बाद में फिर थॉट्स थोड़े आए, लेकिन ये लगा कि बहुत जल्दी सेशन।
हाँ, बहुत जल्दी का मतलब तो ये है कि बढ़िया हुआ, शांति में आए, उतना ही टाइम दिया। जो तुम्हारे गुरुजी बताते थे, मेरे गुरुजी बताते हैं, वही गपशप करना। वेरी गुड। हाँ जी, और हाउ आर यू टेरी? हाउ आर यू शोभा?
Fine, sir.
Fine, very good. Yes, Terry.
I'm not, I'm experiencing a lot of things that are not good, so I
Good.
don't, yeah. So I just waiting until it will pass.
Let it pass. Do the practice again. I'm going to send you. Yes, Sam, what is your question?
So when we were talking about dualities, an example that I was thinking about in food is that a lot of people would say that a hamburger is tastier than a kale salad, but a kale salad is healthier than a hamburger.
Right.
So that you should be eating the kale salad because it's healthier. So how do we interpret the duality there and
Yes.
focus on what's actually factually good for us?
Beautiful. Not only with respect to the food, but the intellect is able to see and find out what is good, what is better, what is best. Definitely, that is what the world looks like this. So at the transactional level, we should see kale is better, better than other stuff, and it is available. Mind is calm, let me have it. But I am not sticking to the preference. I don't force my mind that I must have it. So in that respect, outer level of the duality do not touch the inner consciousness. It does not veil my real self. So that is how it. So at the transactional level, or yes, let me put in a different way, that is also a good. That real self is like a sun, which passes on the rays equally to everything. But the mind is like a prism. The same ray, white light, passes to the prism. It divides into all different colors. The mind is a necessary evil. It is required to live in the material world. Live with it. But now the mind is an instrument. It is not a master. Mind does not claim that I am the mind. That is another way to live it. So you continue to live it. You found your love mate 27 years ago. Very good. Now you leave that love mate after 27 years. Very good. But you are in search of someone else. That is the problem. So the mind keeps the duality. I have realized So even after 27 years, there is no realization. Then what to say? No, they are more intelligent than me. They have more billions of dollars than me. So, so, so yes. So one should. That is what the duality causes lot of problems and the suffering in your life. So, very good. That is all for today. And